Hi, today we're going to do a video on my bike collection. So the first bike is a Schwinn Predator Team Alloy. And, well, it's a really good bike. I can't ride it yet because the stupid, there's no crank when I found it in the garbage. But everything else is original. Like, I'm talking the pads everywhere, the nut guard. And it has the same Diacomp brakes with the Vineman adjuster. And the same Seguino crank. And the same Seguino coil stem. And it's looking pretty good. It was a lot worse when I got it because it was like just disgusting. It had, like, the tires were flat and the fork wasn't even connected to anything. And so I got it looking a lot better, and I put the seat position in a position that I always use. So, yeah, that's the Schwinn Predator Team Alloy. Our next bike is a Trek Mountain Trek 800, and I got a Shimano Mega Range cassette without derailleur, because I tried to make this into a single speed build, but it didn't do very well. And then the brakes don't work because the blocker thingy doesn't work. And it's wrong levers for the wrong brakes, so yeah. But this bike was originally a frame only, and that kind of sucks. But it's made out of Trek chromoly, and it has a rigid fork coil stem. But that's really what you'd expect for a budget mountain bike in the 1990s. And I got the C-post clamp because I took the rims and tires and all that crap from my Raleigh, and I took the chain and the back cassette. I mean, that's not a cassette, that's a freewheel, but anyways, yeah, and the stem doesn't feel too sketchy. So this is probably my favorite garbage find, but the Schwinn is probably going to become my favorite garbage find when I get a whatnot for it. Oh, and that bike in the back, that's just my sister's Trek 3700 that she found in the garbage. But I found for her. So, yeah. But the rear rim is, like, not good. And the front rim, the skier's broken, and the fork doesn't do anything. So now I'll go on to my next bike. The next bike I got in the 6 Mile Fair, if you've ever heard of it, I think it's like near the border for Chicago and Wisconsin. So, yeah. And then, I got it for $33. And the funny thing is, we looked up the prices for these later, and it was like $100. So I'd say I got a pretty good deal. I've only done a couple upgrades, so when I got the bike, the chain was completely rusted, so I slapped another chain on there, and then I got these really nice, squishy grips. So, yeah, they're Vans. They're the Vans what's it called? The ones with the flanges, non-flanged and non-lock-on. So, yeah. And the original seat is really comfortable. I think it's not really appropriate for a BMX bike, but otherwise, it'd be an amazing seat for another bike. And it has a gyro. So, okay, we're on to the last bike, but I'll show you my parents' bikes and my sister's bike anyway. This is my Trek Marlin 5. I really beat the crap out of this thing, but then I realized that I probably shouldn't because I'm going to sell it to get another bike, a Diamondback Atros 3, because, obviously the price of this is not going to equal the whole price of the Atros 3. I'm going to sell my past collections to make the money for this. But, anyways, I did a couple upgrades, and mostly in the cockpit. The new Dimension riser handlebars. They're a little wider, a little taller to make the ride really much comfortable. And then we got these good grips. They're not as good as the Vans grips, but honestly, they're the same price, so I don't really care. And the Tektro hydraulic disc brakes work very well, unlike the suspension fork. It's a Coil XCE28. The preload adjusters don't do crap. And, yeah. So then we got a team issue tire because the Trek place didn't have the correct tire, the normal XR2. So you had to get a team issue, but it was at the same price as the normal XR2. And then we got a Shimano Tourney, and the limit screws are there, and it's really good. There's some geese being annoying little craps. And then we got same Shimano Tourney. It's a top mounted. And so, yeah, that's my bike. And the reason I'm getting another one is because I'm going to join another mountain bike. I'm going to join a team. And this frame is small as crap. 13.5 inches? I'm, like, tall. I'm taller than that. Like, come on. So now we're going to look at my parents' bikes. My mom, her older bike is a Specialized Vita. It's a hybrid, but it has some really good crap on it, like Shimano Acera and Acera. It's a 3x9. And then they got these comfortable grips. And then my dad's bike is a sick cross-country bike from the 90s. It's a Specialized ground control and has RockShox Quadra 21R. They don't do anything. And then it has what's it called? Stinking RST in the rear. RST, only other RST thing that we got is that dang Trek 3700, and that doesn't even do anything. But it has Dior LX front derailleur and brakes, and the Avid brake levers. And then for the rear, it's Dior XT. It's a 3x8. And so I think these are SRAM grip shifts. I don't know. But then my mom's bike is this, I don't know, it's a Nash bar bike. But it's just, they bought it as a frame. We bought this from somebody, and it was like $200. And so it has a flat front tire, because it always likes to get flat. And it has a dope suspension fork. It's a RockShox Recon. The compression doesn't stinking work, so there's no point in fixing that. And then we got, I think, Cane Creek headset. That's what everything got. Dior XT, everything besides the single-digit brakes in the front. And I think they're probably Avid. Yeah, they're Avid. And then we got this disgusting stem. It's like, whoom, 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 whoom. Why? It's a 2-bolt. 2006 could have done better. Like, yeah. And then, got these no branded. I'm joking, they're set. They're set handlebars. And it came with set grips too. So yeah, that's all. Oh yeah, my sister's bikes. Yeah, she has a Trek Marlin 6. It's slightly better than the Trek Marlin 5. And the lockout barely works. And then she got a Specialized Vegas Dirt Boy. That's a nice bike, but we completely destroyed it because she told me, I quote, "Take off the brakes. We're never going to be able to get them fixed." So, yeah, I took off the brakes, and now she's angry. Even though I told her, maybe we shouldn't do that. It's not a very good idea because you want brakes. So, yeah, that's all the bikes.